I'm Alviciano, and this is A1Minute. This week, we have a current event that needs to be addressed: police brutality, defined as the civil rights violation where an officer exercises undue and excessive force against a civilian. Now, let's start with the beginning of policing in the U.S. In the 1600s, there was no formal system. It was simply the Night Watch program, where volunteers oversaw nightly drinking, gambling, and prostitution. But the night watchers would fall asleep and drink as well, so it was inefficient. In the 1700s, we have private funding, part-time security that basically protected the assets of the wealthy. In the South, slavery was the asset of the wealthy. So the slave patrol was the initial policing at that time. In the 1800s, we see our first publicly funded full-time police department in Boston, 1838. At the same time in the South, after the Civil War, 1865, the slave patrol is no longer needed. And that same year, the KKK was founded. And let's just say they had the same interests as the police department to enforce caste systems like Jim Crow and oppress African Americans. And then we have, in the 1900s, President Hoover appointed the Wickersham Commission in 1929 to investigate and rid the corruption of police departments across the entire nation. And then currently we have people like George Floyd, who was a victim of police brutality. Then we have other people like Jermarion Robinson, who was an unarmed, mentally challenged college student who was shot 76 times. And on the other end, we have people like Dylan Roof, who killed many people and peacefully arrested and made sure he was fed so he wouldn't be hungry. I thank you to the good police officers, but it is on all of us to rid these bad police officers. And of course, lastly, rioting is not a good approach to resolve things. When the looting starts, the shooting starts. Definitely isn't a good way to resolve things. But if we want to alleviate these reactions, we must first look at the initial actions of police brutality. Like, comment, tag, and share. I'll see y'all next week.